Okay guys, I'm back. I am getting ready to blend up my green smoothie. As I said earlier, I really don't cook my greens. I basically drink them. I've noticed that when I eat cooked greens, I have the tendency to have gas. That don't sound so good, but it's TMI, but that's what happens. So I realized that I really drink my salads and my greens. Okay, I didn't mention before, but I usually put my drinks in canning jars. When you get the canning jars, they have a metal lid where the inner portion comes out. But I bought the plastic canning lids because the metal ones rust. All right, so okay, I have a Vitamix, and I'm gonna flip this a little. I have a Vitamix. I've had this for years. But whenever you make your green smoothies, if you do not have a high-tech blender, yes, you can still make smoothies, but it will be more gritty and fibrous. And like a Vitamix or a Blendtec, I think it's RPMs are 10,000. Don't quote me on that. I just know that it pulverizes, it homogenizes, it makes the particles in whatever you're grinding up very, very, very tiny, and it's just better. It's just smoother going down. All right, now in our smoothie, we are going to have pineapple. We're going to have pineapple. Hold it this way. So, I'm putting my pineapple in. Starting off with half of 1/4 of a pineapple. You're going to need fat-soluble fruits because this is what makes the smoothie creamy. Very creamy. Fat-soluble, you can use avocados, mangoes, bananas, apple, but the creamier the fruit, the tendency to for the smoothie to come out really, really smooth. I'm putting 1 1/4 of that. Alright, the pineapple is ripe. Don't make these smoothies and not have ripe fruit, because then it's just nastiness you're going to end up drinking. And if it's too nasty, you're not going to drink it. So, just giving you a heads up. Make sure your bananas are ripe. Make sure your pineapple is ripe. Make sure all of that is ripe. If it's not, then you're not going to drink this. And I switch up. I do kale. This is arugula. This is a hefty handful of greens. This is arugula. It's spicy and it has a bite. I'm actually going to put cilantro in here. I just love the taste of this thing. I can't seem to get away from it, so. And arugula and cilantro are herbs, and they're known for trace minerals and so forth. Field greens or spring mix. Yes, this go in here too. It's a lot of greens, and I'm making a mess. But it's going down in there. Okay, this is a blender and not a juicer. A juicer extracts juice. Blenders grind it up, but with blenders you need water. I'm going to put an apple. Yes, these are organic Gala apples. A great place to get organic produce, believe it or not, like the arugula I got from BJ's, and that was like $4.79 for that big tub. The same thing with the spring mix, the Gala apples, and so forth. Okay, that's, ooh, we gotta get chia. Chia. Now, I mix my chia in regular juice also, so it can be, you can put it in whatever. I know that's plenty, so that's enough. I don't look too good, but that's my protein. I even mix it in juice, fresh juice, and I drink it. So that's basically everything else. Okay, so I'm putting my lid on. secure my lid. And you add water as you go. Alright. Let me move this. You add water as you go if it's too thick. Pineapple has the tendency to be watery, so I let that be the guide or judge. But I also know chia seeds and the avocado really thickens this up. Alright, you get your hopper. This is not the hopper that goes with the Vitamix. Some of you all will be like, who own Vitamix? That's not the hopper, but no, I don't know where my other hopper is, so I'm substituting. Okay. I have to push this into the blade. Let's come again. Alright, let me taste this. This thing tastes full of greens, and I'm going to sweeten it up some. I'm adding more water. If you like the greens taste, that's fine. But I'm going to sweeten it up some more. Alright, here we go again. Don't mind the mess. Okay, I'm going to pour it out in a glass. For those of you who don't drink this, it may look like nastiness, but you get kind of addicted to these smoothies. I know of people who, you know, they made fun of me when I was doing the smoothies and, you know, like what kind of rabbit food nastiness you grinding up over there, and then they started drinking it, and it was like, this tastes good. This tastes good, and then it was like when I would mix it, they would walk away with glassfuls of it. You can make this thinner or thicker depending on how much liquid you add. This is fine for me, but if you notice, that's a lot. And then they would come back to me and say, oh, you have some more of that green smoothie? I don't know, I've been drinking it and my joints feel a little loose, or I feel better, or I feel I have more energy. I'm not here to advocate being a vegan or vegetarian. I am advocating that you have more raw food in your diet. I do mine in the form of smoothies. I do eat salads, but I drink more of my greens. I don't really cook them, and I notice a difference. Alright, so Signing off, guys. Talk to you later.